t-shirts and replacement knee pads. Stop by Base Leathers down to the side of the announcer's tower. In fact, they're right down below us here if you want to go on down and take a look. Base Leathers, the official leathers of the Police Olympics. Here we go. We've got about 27 riders. However, it looks like 4 o'clock on the Santa Ana Freeway on a Friday night here. This looks awfully crowded. This looks like a lot more than 27 riders out there. And there they go, open class riders off first. Okay, and the second wave is off as they head into turn number 2. Oh, we got a rider down at turn number 5. As 252 came by out in front, that was Marty Siegel. Right on his tail is Chris Stewart. In fact, really Stewart tried to go around him as they hit around turn number 1. So it's Siegel and Stewart as they hit around turn number 2. Siegel from La Habra on the Suzuki, and also Chris Stewart on the also on the Suzuki. Stewart on the Dunlop tires, Siegel on the Michelin's. So Curtis Maddox to registration, please. Curtis Maddox to registration. $750, but we'll try for you. And it looks like about 4 riders starting to break away now for that race for the lead as they come out of turn number 9. It was Siegel and Stewart and possibly Sartorius up in that front group. Let's check them out this time around as they come down to complete lap 2. Running out in front, bike number 740, Chris Stewart. Then in second spot, 232, Paul Willow running in second. In third spot, 793, Dave Sartorius. Looks like bike number 82 is holding down the positions in the 750 class. Also 210 up in there. Chuck Gray is also up there in that 750 class. It's getting a little confusing now because they're starting to pan it. And then it was Siegel, both riders on Suzuki's. Stewart on the Dunlops, Siegel on the Michelin's. In third spot, bike number 793, that was Dave Sartorius on the Suzuki. Then comes bike number 525 in fourth spot. That was Brian Brinkman. That's the rider who's going to have a birthday here next week. Then in fifth spot, bike number 232, that's Paul Vogel. And in sixth spot, bike number 10, Don Biava. So we've got Stewart, Siegel, and Sartorius running 1, unfortunate. And he's starting to open it up a little bit now. Chris Stewart. Vialva back there in sixth spot having problems now with 496. Eric Van Marder starting to come up on him as they hit into turn number 1. We're going to try and get our leader in the 750 class this time around. I'll try and check him out. But it should be bike number 291 is one of the favorites. Let's see if he's working his way up through the field. Looks like 82 is leading that group, but we don't have him down on our list here. 82 looks like he is leading the 750 class, but we have no 82 on our charts. We know Chuck Graves is up in there as well. They're second or third. Look at this, we've got 6 or 7 riders coming down off the hill right now out of turn 5 and 6. And it's getting pretty crowded as they hit around 6 and go down that back straightaway. That's your leaders mixed up in that group. In the 750 category, your open category, of course, is taking place on the front straight right now as they hit into turn number 1. Stewart starting to take over the lead now. And it looks like Siegel and Sartorius are starting to battle for second as they hit around turn 1. Still trying to pick up 750. And coming out of turn number 9, I'm sure the leaders in the 750 are in this group. We're going to try and pick them up for you. It looks like it's 151 leading that group. And that is James Dumais. So a good ride by James Dumais, who's now leading in that category. 82, of course, is stuck in there, but we don't have a name. I guess about that is Scott Kavanaugh. And a great job by Scott Kavanaugh running up there in that lead group as well. And he's just ahead of Don Kane, who should be up there a little bit farther. In fact, Kane had a brilliant ride here last month, and we find himself in 4th in that class. And right behind Kane is Chuck Graves. So Kane out of San Luis Obispo, Graves out of Van Nuys. Those two riders having problems now as new riders start coming up to the fore here. James Dumais, an excellent run. Looks like unofficially he is leading that 750 class, but just barely over bike number 82 and 649. 649 is Scott Kavanaugh. I still don't know who bike number 82 is. He's doing a brilliant job, and we don't know who he is. Number 82 is Mike Minnig. He's that AMA flat tracker, and that's why he's doing so well in that class, lighting that rear end around. And of course, these guys do sometimes two-wheel drifts around here. They get the rear end out just a tad so they can slide a little bit of that rubber away, and it gives them better adhesion, better control into the corners. And of course, dirt trackers know that better than anybody. Mike Minnig now running second in that class, but James Dumais still holding him off. Down to the pits, we need all the police Olympic riders, all the Race of Nation riders, whether you're running in the race or not. We need all the Race of Nation police Olympic riders and representatives to go to the bottom of the Toyota Drivers Lounge down there on the turn 1 side immediately, maybe in the next 5 minutes or so. We'd like to have you gathering around there for a meeting. And also we need your translators down there as well. Heading around turn number 2 right now. And it looks like it's going to be Chris Stewart on the Suzuki. Stewart out of Los Angeles, California. pretty much in control since the last lap. And Stewart on the, I believe he's on the Dunlops. Sponsored by Mark Massinger Racing, starting to take some control now over the two riders. We're looking for our starter, John Rowley. Is this the white flag this time? He's going to be giving up the white flag this lap around, and we're going to be looking at 740, getting it. There he is. Chris Stewart now with about, almost a half a straightaway lead now over second place. Sartorius running in second spot. Marty Siegel running in third. Your leader heading around turn number 2. We're still going to check that battle in the 750 class. Look at this. It's coming out of turn number 9 right now, and they're all mixed up with open riders as they come down the front straightaway here, and it's James Dumais out in front. In fact, he's starting to pull away now. Mike Minnig running in second spot, and running in third right now is bike number 210, and that is more impressive than Minnig is Dumais. In fact, I believe Dumais, this should be his first or second. The leaders now in that class heading around turn number 2. But we're looking for our leader, and that's going to be Chris Stewart, the eventual winner, as he goes down that back straightaway. Stewart gets the checkered flag. Second spot's going to go to 793, Sartorius, and third Siegel.